Assalamu alaikum guys. So today I'm gonna show you how to easily make this delicious and Kenyan style lamb biryani. So first I'm gonna get started with some lamb, about half a kilo, some basmati rice, pilau spice, food color, orange food color, black pepper, tomato paste, tomato puree, some yogurt, potatoes, a bit of tomatoes, garlic, ginger, lime, onion, green pepper, and some black pepper. So first of all, I'm gonna get started with marinating the meat, the lamb meat. So I'm gonna squeeze about one lime on the meat, and then next I'll just go ahead and basically add some black pepper, and then what I'm gonna do is let it sit and marinate while I continue with the other ingredients. Then I'm gonna get started with washing my rice. So first I washed the basmati rice. I used about 2 cups of rice and 3 cups of water to cook the rice. So I also added some salt and a little bit of cooking oil. I use sunflower cooking oil. You can use any oil that you have. So I normally add a little bit of oil in my rice. I'm gonna let the rice cook on medium heat and get started with the chopping the potatoes, tomatoes, onions, green peppers, garlic, and lastly ginger. Once everything is chopped up, I'm going to fry the onions and the potatoes. For the potatoes, I'm gonna put a little bit of food color, and that is orange food color. And then I'm basically gonna make sure it's completely mixed. This was a little bit too much, so I ended up washing the potatoes with a little bit of water just to get this color, because this is the color that I'm going for. Next, I went ahead and fried my potatoes until they looked like this. I just basically tried to look in that quart of color on the potatoes. So next I went ahead and fried the onions as well. And with the onions, you're not gonna put any food color or anything like that. You just basically gonna fry them just the way they are. These are the onions that are gonna go in your rice and in your biryani curry. So this is how the onions look like once they are fried. I'm now gonna put half of those onions on top of the rice that I made, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of food color and water and pour that on top of the rice. Then I'm just basically gonna cover the rice and let it steam up on no heat, and then the steam is basically gonna cook the rice. Okay, so now we're gonna get started with our curry. I'm gonna get started by putting some oil on my pan. I'm using the same oil that I used to fry the onions and the potatoes, because why not? I mean, it's already hot, and on top of that it has that onion smell, or let's say flavor. So now I'm just gonna add in my pilau spice into my pan, and this is basically what brings all the flavor of the biryani curry. So I'm also gonna add some ginger and garlic that I had chopped up earlier. So then I'm just gonna mix everything up, and until everything is well mixed and my ginger and garlic has sort of browned, that's when I would go ahead and add my lamb meat once they have turned brown. And there we go, we have my lamb meat. So I'm just gonna add the lamb meat that I marinated earlier. So I'm just gonna add this into the pan. Once my meat is a little bit browned, I'm gonna add in some salt and curry powder in the mixture, and then I'm gonna go ahead and also add the peppers. This is while still the pan is on the cooker. This is on medium heat. So I went ahead and added my green peppers, my tomatoes, and just mixed everything in, mixed everything together. And then next I went ahead and added my tomato paste. I got this from a Lithuanian or Eastern European shop, but I think tomato paste would do. And then I also went ahead and added a little bit of tomato puree. So this one is a bit more concentrated and it's gonna bring the color in the biryani. The first one that I added is just gonna make it more thicker with more tomato flavor. So next I went ahead and added my yogurt. If you have buttercream, you can use that, but I like adding yogurt in mine. So I added about roughly, I think I added about a cup of yogurt into my mix, and then I just mixed everything properly, I mean well together. And because we want our meat to cook, I also went ahead and added a cup of water just to make sure that our meat can cook properly. And then I'm just gonna cover it for a bit for that meat to cook. So once your meat gets a little bit soft, you're gonna go ahead and add in your potatoes that you fried earlier. So I just added mine and I'm just gonna mix everything up, and then I'm just gonna let it continue cook, but this time I'm not gonna cover it. I'm just gonna let it boil and make sure the potatoes are fully cooked and the meat is like very soft and tender. And lastly, I'm just gonna add the onions once my sauce has thickened up and my potatoes are fully cooked and the meat is cooked. I'm just gonna add the onions that we had fried earlier, and I'm just gonna mix those onions into the curry just so that they can infuse the curry with more flavor, more of the onion flavor. And then I'm doing this while my pan is on low heat. So after this, I'm just gonna turn it off and my curry is ready. So that's it, guys. That's how I make my biryani. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Bye.